I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Damn, bro, you must get bitches.
Still no bitches.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Week in the Shire. It's your motherfucking boy, Tech. And, this week, I'm a little fucking under the weather. I've been working my fucking ass off like a savage and working on the weekends. Wait, I don't think I saw a song. I've been working for the week. I don't know. I ain't got it right now. It's one of them. But, yeah, I've been working my ass off, working on the weekends, so that's why I missed yesterday. Shit should have been out last night before, wasn't. What are you gonna do, you know? It's tough out here for a fucking solo fucking operation. Oh, and also, I just dropped a couple F-bombs in a row. Wanna make a mental note, you know, it's been brought to my attention that I dropped a couple too many F-bombs, say shit too much. So I'm going to try to keep that down a little bit and just, you know, use my extensive vernacular to really, you know, blow your minds with just my verbal, you know, ninja abilities. So I don't necessarily need to swear all the time. It's just kind of how I talk when I'm talking naturally, but I'll put a little bit more thought into it and not swear so much. And on that note, this pod's unofficially sponsored by my boy down at the Spot. They run this Spot, and I don't know what it's called in Great Barrington. It might be the Spot in Barrington. It's on Main Street. Bear butter. Get yourself some bear butter. If you don't know what bear butter is, honestly, I mean, we be talking about this all the time. It's like, if you don't know what bear butter is, what is even happening? What are you doing with your life? Are you even tapped in? Like, when was the last time your ear was to the streets? Seriously. And you got to really, you know, you got to ask yourself those questions, because I'm out here getting shit done. I'm out here with my ear to the street. I don't have time to be making sure your ear's to the street. That's your fucking business. That's your prerogative. That's your problemo. So if you don't know about these things, I mean, and you're only hearing them from here first, and this is your, you know, this is your lane into the streets, I'm not trying to discourage you, but breaking balls is how we roll. So if you can't take a little ball breaking, you know, if it's too hot in the kitchen, get off the porch, or whatever they say. So moving forward. But yeah, the unofficial sponsor, Bear Butter. Shout out. My boy John said he's interested in potentially coming on the pod, just like everybody's told me. Not one person's been on. But, you know, I'm not butthurt about it. Honestly, I'm starting to get used to this solo shit, and it might be a solo pod. And if people do want to come on, I might make that like a separate episode each time, to where I'm always doing my solo once a week. So I'm kind of feeling it out mentally, and obviously how it's going to pan out with the recording schedule and whatever. But so far, I'm starting to lean towards that. But yeah, go get some bear butter. Go hit the Spot. Get yourself a fucking acai bowl. Go get your fucking go get healthy. Go get something good in your belly, and tell them Tech sent you. Tell them and go pick up some merch. They got dope merch, hoodies, hats, all the fly shit. So go get it. Speaking of unofficial sponsors and hood stuff, my boy Taco, I don't know, he was cleaning out a house. He was doing something, but he came across a whole like tub full of puzzles, and God, shut up. I got a cat that's in heat. Sorry about that. And you know, this is the kind of stuff you're gonna get. You're gonna get that raw, uncut, real life shit over here, because I don't have a choice, and I'm not editing this stuff out. I already told you I could make a little note right now. Boom, look over. Boom, what time is it? Boom, make a note. Edit this out. But you know what? Then you're not getting that authentic, real deal, like right to the chops, off the dome piece. Like I said, flowing right off the dome piece for an hour straight, half hour straight, whatever I'm giving you. But either way, fuck Louise. she's in heat. She's trying to hit the streets and get plowed, and we're not having it over here. She's got to get her life together and understand there's no more kittens. There's no more kittens in this household. I'll put my foot down. Got the schedule. We're gonna schedule the get these cats fixed. It's a wrap. All this shit's a wrap. No more kitties over here. There's 3 or less from here on out. I said it once, and I'm standing by it. That's the new rule in this household. No more cats. Only less cats. Sipping a little ween. Little veen. Per use. But yeah, my boy Taco got a whole Tupperware full of puzzles, and my girl loves doing puzzles. She's obsessed. Not obsessed, but like she loves doing puzzles. She does puzzles, gem art, color, paint by numbers, but really puzzles is her shit. She might be the best. She might be the best at doing puzzles in Western Mass, and that's, I will put almost nothing on that, but there's a good chance she's the best puzzler in Western Massachusetts, potentially the East Coast. And honestly, if you really want it, like if you put her to like feet to the fire, might be the best in the country. But that's a hard thing to like, test. There's so many people out there, and like, don't Google it, but I'm sure, yeah, let's just leave it at that. She's definitely probably best in the country. So we have maybe not hundreds, but maybe, 30 pushing 40 puzzles. And then Taco just told me he's got another like 20 for me, 10, 15 puzzles for me in this big tub. And they're all old as shit, like old school puzzles, like when they were made out of wood, when you would get a splinter when you were doing a puzzle, real puzzles. So it's pretty cool. And shout out to him for hooking it up. But I'm not big on puzzles. I can do them. I'm not. It's not because I can't do them. I'm actually very good at it. I got good eyesight. I got good like. Excuse me, got me burping. Eastleigh Packy, chili dogs. Whew. Great going down, bad coming out. But I don't like doing puzzles. I'm good at puzzles. I'm good at pattern recognition. I'm good at like I can do it, but it's just I don't get the satisfaction of doing it. Like it doesn't really the dopamine ain't there for me. But I like doing like math type shit. Like Sudoku's fun for me, shit like that. But yeah, puzzles just don't do it for me. But shout out to Taco hooking it up. He's the underground hood connect. He's the man, and yeah, he always comes through. So shout out Taco. The fights, man, what a bunch of nonsense that shit was. I mean, I get it. Netflix was trying to obviously they're trying to set up like their network, or they're trying to get it all figured out for live events, and they use this as like a launch pad for it. But dude, it started at 8:00, and there was like 3 fights or 4 fights total. So we're talking it was like an hour per fight, and the in between, they had no rhyme or reason of what they were up to, and it was just so uncohesive and just embarrassing at some points. And like, I mean, honestly, it was super entertaining to watch because it was an absolute train wreck. But it wasn't entertaining to watch, and as far as like, normally that would be a pay-per-view event. That would be any major sporting thing that throws a big thing like that. That's going to be a pay-per-view. And the quality that you get is way higher. The standard is way higher. So I get it. It's like, yeah, it wasn't free technically because you're paying for Netflix, but it was like a free event. They didn't charge you extra for it. But man, oh man, was it not good. It wasn't just not good. And then I'm a huge, huge boxing fan, and Mike Tyson's like obviously everybody's favorite. He's always been one of my favorites. But to see him like, so there was the one point where he got hit with a body shot and then like a little baby jab to the head, and he stumbled back like 3 or 4 stumbles, and like it looked like he couldn't quite get his balance or something, And I know his leg's pretty fucked up, but like, it just didn't look good, man. It just didn't look good. He's all biting his glove and shit, like like looking like a little kid that's like getting beat by his dad. Like, it was weird, dude. It was really weird and awkward, and I don't know. I don't know. That was fucking weird. That one, and then to go from that to the very next night to have the UFC pay-per-view, which was fucking phenomenal as always. It's just such like a stark contrast to see where things are at, like in the boxing game compared to UFC. UFC is just the cream of the crop. It's top of the line when it comes to putting on these types of events, and their shit is just so clean and just good. They get the best crew, and now the ESPN's involved. It's even better. It was already fucking so fucking good. Now it's even better, and like it's just such a good watch. And honestly, I hardly ever pay for the pay-per-views. Like, so I don't watch them. The ones that the ones that I don't pay for, obviously I don't watch. But I'll, because some of the times the things that you're not gonna watch it on when you're not watching it don't work that good. Like they'll like skip out and stuff because of that issue. When I'm not watching it, or I do want to watch one. All right, now I'm lost in my bullshit. So when I am actually, when it's like my favorite fighters, yada yada yada, I actually pay the money. Usually I split it with somebody, because through the app you can watch it at 2 locations with one account. So basically you can spend, $35 bucks with a friend, and you guys can both rent the fights and watch them. It's not that bad. It's actually a pretty decent deal. And but either way, yeah, it's great. It's great, and I love watching it. So when it's my favorite fighters and fights that I don't want to miss like a second of, I pay for it. But otherwise, I just stream it or I don't watch them. Wink, wink. But I watch them every single fight. The fights were great. The main thing is just John Jones, the GOAT, still undefeated. Did a spinning back kick, hit Stipe Miocic right in the gut. It didn't even hit him in the liver. He hit him on the other side of his body, and you just saw it like shockwave through him, rocked him. And it's so crazy because I tell my kids all the time when they're lipping off to me, I'm like, dude, I will kick you so hard and like end you. I'll just kick you through a wall. And they think I'm joking, but I mean, John Jones proved what I'm talking about. Like, getting kicked is no joke, and it'll ruin your day real quick. So you got to be real careful out there. If you're not thinking about kicks, everybody's all worried about getting punched. Everybody thinks the big haymaker is what it is. Man, you get kicked in the gut, you get kicked anywhere super hard, that's a fucking problem that you don't want to deal with. So if you're out there acting tough, or if you're out there, getting in scraps, or even if you're not in something and there's some like drama coming your way, be aware of the kicks, be aware of the feet, and also be aware of your own feet and kicks. It's a lethal weapon that you could use to defend yourself, and if necessary in a certain situation. Somebody comes at you, somebody's trying to get tough with you, whop, kick them right in the dick or wherever. Alright, moving on from that. Oh yeah, so anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was I touched base with my UFC correspondent in the streets, my boy Trev, and he was saying and pointing out that a lot of these UFC events do have like a lot of older fighters that are fighting on the cards, and it's not fights for belts, it's not even fights for positions to be near a belt, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And I was kind of bouncing around in my head. Now it was a drunk rant on his end, so I know like if I pressed him on it, he wouldn't defend it as hard as he came at me with it that night. But he did have a solid point. But there's so many events. The UFC puts on so many events, and they have to plan these fights months in advance. And then they have to have a couple like backup scenarios for each one, and there's just so many people and so many different moving pieces. So it's like yeah, you gotta fill in the gaps with some of these, like, I wouldn't call them fluff and udder fights, but like maybe legacy fights, where there's a guy who's like maybe he doesn't have a shot at getting the belt anymore, and neither does the guy he's fighting, and they're fighting each other, and it's like, well, what the heck is exactly going on here? Well, what's going on here is you're watching a great fight. And that's what the UFC puts on. They put on a great product, they put on great fights, and that's part of it. So, and like I say, he wouldn't if I pressed him on it, I don't think he would go too hard defending that fact, but he did kind of have a point. There is some times where there's fights where it's seems like, what the hell's going on here? What's the point of these two guys fighting? There's no shot of either of these guys having a shot at anything. So this seems like a useless thing, but it's for the fight fans. It's for the legacy. It's for that type of thing. And then also look at Jim Miller, dude. Dude's won 45 fights and just choked the shit out of a guy. What was it, first or second round in this one that just passed? And he said he wants to get to 50 fights. So it's like, are you gonna tell that guy he can't get to 50 fights when he's still choking dudes out and doing his thing? Choking out young studs. Like, he's not choking out bums. He's not fighting bums. This guy's out there still banging with the top of the line kids that are trying to get to the top. So it's like, that's another example of where, yeah, not really correct on that. But anywho, just a little something, just a little extra something for the UFC. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Oy. I guess I got to do all the cooking. Well, not all the cooking. I'm going to get a bunch out for my girl and fam and people will bring stuff. But doing it at the house, we'll have everybody can come here, all that good stuff. But man, isn't it always fucking just something? It's just always something. All the cleaning is really what gets me. I don't mind the cooking so much. It's just the cleaning. It's just a never-ending stream of shit you gotta clean. Fuck. I need a Tesla robot. I need a dishwasher. I need all that shit, because washing dishes is getting old, and I'm not getting younger. I guess that's about it for Thanksgiving. But yeah, it's right around the corner. I guess when we get closer, I'll get more fired up. Not there yet. Giants still suck, so. And I think they're playing the Cowboys on Thanksgiving this year, which fucking Jesus. It's like two fucking turds trying to fucking battle for who's gonna get flushed first. Unreal. But on a positive note, I guess Adam Sandler was spotted at Firefly and Lennox. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. I know I'd fucking geek out if I saw him. He's the man. Love all his shit. He's so funny. Happy Gilmore 2 is getting filmed, or I don't know if they wrapped filming. It's getting filmed. It's in the process of getting filmed, but I cannot wait. Happy Gilmore, top 5 movies of all time for me, for sure. Yeah, I cannot wait. I hope they do. I know I don't even have to hope. He's gonna do it justice. They're so funny. I'm not even gonna go down that road. I'm not even gonna play those games where I'm gonna, let me speculate. No, we ain't speculating shit, yo. That's the fucking Sandman. He's gonna destroy this shit. And I bet you it's gonna be fucking the funniest movie that's dropped in fucking 20 years, because all the shit that's dropped since like Old School and Wedding Crashers, like, I think, like, we could say, like, Step Brothers might have been the last decent one, and it started getting a little corny at Step Brothers too. Like, I love Step Brothers, but even that shit's like, it's a little fucking stupid. Like the boats and hose shit, that was never funny for me. I don't know why. It just, you can't tell me I didn't. Oh, you don't get it. No, I got it. Got it. Don't like it. Not funny. So, yeah, so the boats and hose shit was never my thing. But yeah, I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Hit the comments, yo. Matter of fact, yo, for the record, nobody fucking comments. Nobody hits that like button. No, I mean, I think I got a couple subscriptions. No comments, no likes. Maybe I got to say it in the beginning, right up front. Be like, do the whole begging thing. Like, come on, guys, come on. But that's it's not really my style. But I mean, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. It's part of the game. But come on, man. The fuck, man. The fuck are we doing out here? You guys got my back or not? You got my back or not, yo? Hit the fucking button. Hit that fucking yo. Hit the fucking button. Press the fucking button. Britney Spears, that bitch is still off the rails, am I right? I don't know if you guys fucking jumped on the ship, started following her, but whoa, yeah, she's off. I don't see her jewelry anywhere. I'm sure it's probably gonna be $14,000 for like a bullshit necklace, stuff like that, 'cause she's off her rocker. So yeah, but we'll see. It's a tough call. Tough call. But on the note about Lennox, seeing Adam Sandler and Lennox is not crazy surprising. Not because I've never heard that about Adam Sandler being in Lennox but maybe he's been around before. But more, I said it's not surprising because we do get like stars and stuff who come out here, especially this time of year because of the foliage and blah 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 blah. It's a really nice place to visit. And it's close to New York City, so you get people who they dip out of the city, they come over here, they fucking chill, and then they dip back. But very cool. But if you're a local, we on the come up, dog. I don't know if you've been paying attention. I don't know if you look around and you see what's going on, but I'm very observant. I see shit. I see trends. I notice patterns. I told you about the puzzle shit. I'm nice with puzzles because I notice patterns. My pattern recognition is off the fucking charts. And I know a pattern that's going on right now, and it's called shit's popping off in the Berkshires, and there's a lot of money getting dumped into the Berkshires. Big shit, big construction, big shit going up, fucking lots and lots of money. And the kind of people who have the money to put into those types of projects and build those types of things, they're not putting that money into this area because they're going to turn around and lose it, and it's just going to get pissed away. It's because this area is on the come up, and there's a lot of money that's going to start flowing into this area. So if you're in this area and you know you're a local, or maybe you're a business person, whatever the fuck it is, stay on the grind. Stay on the grind. Stay focused and keep your fucking ear to the street and just stay dialed in because it's happening. It's happening around here, and if you're on that wave, you know what I mean? It's going to be beneficial to you and everybody around you. So, yeah, just pay attention, look around, and start. If you're not doing anything, start doing that shit now because you don't want to be the person behind the wave watching it go and crash on shore while you're sitting there waiting for the next one because ain't going to be a next one. It's not how it works. This is a once in a generation thing. So get on this motherfucker while you can because it's happening. Let me tell you, it's happening. And I don't want to say I started it because that would be crazy talk. But I mean, come on. I start the pod, fucking everything starts popping. Come on. Obviously. Obviously, it was fucking me, stupid. Just kidding. I would never call you guys stupid. I fucking love you guys. If you made it to this far, you're an absolute savage. Where we at anyway? I got a little treat. All right, yeah, this is going to be a shorty wop. We're at 24. 24, we done do a little bit more. Check this out. So, for the algorithm, for the fucking kids, for whoever, I got some Pokemon cards. And we going to do a little unpackaging, what do the kids call it? Unboxing? Hold on, let me open these up. You little fucking weirdo freak. Shit. All right. So I got a pack of Pokemon cards here. I didn't just go out and buy these. Staples was going out of set, or Staples is going out of business, and we don't know what's gonna happen over there, but they had shit. Everything's 30% off, and then it was marked down already, and then it's 30% on top of it. But long story short, I decided I was gonna scoop up a couple packs of cards. So here we go. Now I know my Pokemon. I know the originals. I watched my shit. Ash Ketchum, gotta catch them all. Like I'm, I was about that pokey life early on. I wanted to catch them all. I get it. But then they started coming out with more, and I was like, hey, assholes! I almost had them all, and then you kept making new ones and making more. You can't. That's like. You're like the big brother who keeps changing the rules when we're playing a game. That's not how it fucking works, you fucking douche. I almost had them all. You made a bunch more. You understand what I'm saying? The fuck? And then you make all mine that are the ones that I got to get harder to get. Oh, now those are fucking near. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I'm sure nothing I fucking know. A snore runt. A motherfucking snore runt. Sounds like fucking Noah. We'll call that one Noah. Fucking snore runt. A chimecho. A chimeco. A chimecho. What the This is the shit I'm talking. A chimecho. It's not a fucking Pokemon, dude. Give me a fucking Bulbasaur, bruh. A Chimchar. A Chimchar. Fucking Chimchar. I might have to stop. I might have to stop halfway through this unboxing right now. I'm having to have my fucking. The vein in my fucking head starting to swell right now. I feel a little bit. This is what happens when I get agitated. This is what happens when I try to watch a movie. You can ask my girl. I'm the worst to watch a movie with. Like in the theaters and shit, I can behave myself. But if we're just chilling in a house where I know you can pause it, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm calling shit out. I'm fucking bashing it. If that movie sucks, I'm in its ass fucking immediately. I'm talking big shit. Because here's the thing, you got to call bullshit out when you see it, because if not, you slowly get glazed over with the dumbness. It's like soap scum in a shower. If you don't take care of it, you don't even realize it's happening, and then next thing you know, you got 1.5 inches of this shit on there, and it's like, gah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to call the bullshit out when you see it, and right now I'm calling out the bullshit on these fucking Poke cards. What is this? The Twilight Masquerade. Oh, perfect name, Masquerade, because you're masquerading as real Pokemon. That's what you're doing. Fucking Chimchar. The fuck is a Chimchar? What else we got? Hope that I swear to God, find out Chimchar is worth $7 million. I just fucking chucked it. Whirlipede. That sounds closer to something I almost knew, but it ain't. It's some bullshit take on. It's like, well, a centipede fucked a fucking Whirlisaur, and now we got the Whirlipede. The cook. Oh, here we go. It made it all worth it. I got a Pokemon card. It's just the guy. It says cook. And you know what? All right, let's go into a little story time real quick. I said this is going to be a shorty wop. Where we at? Okay, I got a little time for a little quick story. Your boy, so I climb cell phone towers now. I'm a tower technician, technically, I guess. Tower climber, tower dog, the fucking man, the reason your stupid phone works, whatever you want to call me. But before that, I was a chef, and I love cooking, like, for myself. I don't love cooking in, like, a restaurant situation. I'm really good at it, but I just don't enjoy it. It's fucking not for me, so that's why I had to get out the game. But this cook fucking shit is fire. I'm holding on to that one. So now, you know what? I'm going to go pick up those other cards. I feel kind of like a dumbass for throwing them. And that's it. You know what? That's on me. I got anger issues sometimes. That's on me. I gotta be better at goose robbing, take a deep breath, you know, and not chucking shit across the room when it's bullshit. Sometimes it's not bullshit. It just looks like bullshit to the untrained eye. And maybe that's what happened right there, cuz I didn't see that cook coming, you know? And he warmed my heart a little bit. So let's see what else we got here. We got a clefable. A motherfucking clefable. Actually, it looks like wait, is that one of the Jigglypuffs? I'm holding on to that one. You know, I'm back. I'm happy about this. Fuck it. Tatsuguri. Tatsuguri looks like a little shrimp. My man. It says surf too. Dude, it looks like a shrimp on top of a little rice cake. Dude, you look like, and he's on a piece of seaweed, dude. He's literally, Tatsuguri is literally a piece of sushi waiting to happen. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. I don't think it's going to refocus in time. Don't really care. Chansey, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. I got a clefable and a Chansey. I think that's 1 and 2. They're part of the same thing, I'm pretty sure. See? I'm amped now. I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be so down about this unboxing. I got everybody amped up about it. Then I kind of got down and out about it. But you know what? I turned the corner and I'm back. And I got an Arcanine. Come on, play. A level 130 Arcanine. What are you going to do when I pull out my level 130 Arcanine? Or my Sinistra. A motherfucking Sinistra. This one's shiny, though. Does that mean it's worth money? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that one. Basic energy. Oh, this is fire. Oh, my God. Imagine you're just vibing and somebody comes around with their bullshit, right? Like you just had enough of their fucking dumb shit and you just hit them with this. Little basic energy. Like, yo, take that basic energy and get the fuck out of here, bro. Because ain't nobody trying to hear that. You know what? I turned the corner. I'm back. I love Pokemon cards. The new Pokemon still fucking suck. I only like the originals, but goddamn, I fucks with the cook and hitting motherfuckers with basic energy. It's on. It's on. Don't come around me with your bullshit. Because you know what? I got a hot one. I'll fucking put it on your forehead. Old school. Where you lick it and stick it right on their fucking forehead. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.